Hello, 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 everyone. Good evening. It's Kim, and I just came on to show you guys how to layer something onto. This is like a little one of those little tote string bags I'm doing for one of my nieces for Christmas, and it's a very popular SVG. She's a very popular SVG. She's from, let's see, my computer is right here. So she's from, the website to get it from is Etsy. And she's actually on, if you go on the website, you just type in Me, Customs LLC. It's called Me Customs LLC. She's on the Etsy website, and she's called It's Me. She's been done in a few different different versions. Let's see. I have also done her in the Bills version. That's her in glitter. I came on tonight to show you how to layer her and give you some tips on how to layer her, because some of the girls have a little difficulty, and one particular person asked me about her, and I told her that I would do a video. So just to do a video, the tips on her, she's easy to do. The thing about it is she has more than one layer, of course, and when you got more than one layer, sometimes it's a little hard to layer these things. My number one tip for layering things that have more than one layer is to do them as much as in glitter as you can. Okay? So I did her face. I did the base of her face and everything, and it's all cut out. I cut her on my Cricut. I did that in vinyl, the stretch vinyl from Sisers, Siser. I did that in vinyl. Everything else, mostly everything else, is done in glitter, because it's better to do her in glitter. Sometimes I use this little towel to go in between me. It's not a towel, it's more or less like a piece of a sheet I cut up to go in between me and the SVG, because sometimes it's easy to mess these up. So, okay, let's get started, because I know my son is going to be calling me to pick him up. Okay, so first of all, you want to layer the girl first, the base of the girl. Let me make sure I'm heated up on here. And of course, I used my, working with this thing is kind of hard. Of course, I used my Cricut heat press. I'm trying to move some of the stuff out the way so I can make sure I'm getting a good look at this. Move it over a little bit. Okay. I think that's a little bit better. Okay, of course I use my Cricut heat press. I put the settings on 30. So, you have to go, when you got a small one like me, you have to go to every spot and make sure she's heated properly and will go on there properly. I wanted to put her on a pillow, but when I went to go and look at the material, I didn't have any ivory material to put her on. I only had black, which is what I'm going to be working on. I've been doing pillows, and I haven't been able to stop since I've been doing them, and I wanted to show y'all one that I just did. I'm going to show that to you in a few seconds. I just worked on her yesterday. Um, that pillow was very special to me because 3 years going on 4 years now, I'm cancer free. But at the time, I had cancer about 3.5 years ago. I think it's going on now. And sometimes it's a little hard to talk about when you do have it. It's hard to discuss that situation with people. But you know, of course, I'm not like that anymore. And I made a pillow, and that pillow was very special to me. Very special. And I think what I'm going to do is make more pillows. I'm going to try to get an Etsy shop to start putting some of my things on there and see what I can do. I'm going to see what I can do with that. The last time I did a videotape, oh my goodness, it took so long to download. So I'm not doing it on YouTube. I'm doing it on YouTube, but I'm not using the YouTube video recorder. I'm using my recorder on my, I want to make sure this is not burning my cord. My recorder on my iPad because it took so long. I was like, this is ridiculous. Come on now. Gotta be kidding me. So hopefully it won't take so long to download. Let me see what else. What else have I been doing? And like I said, I've just been working on my little pillows, just working away. I so love doing the pillows. I've always wanted to make pillows, but I didn't know how to sew. So I was like, okay, I won't be doing those. I think I'm still going to take a sewing class because I just want to make all kinds of pillows. I'm just stuck. It's almost like the Lord is saying, okay, this is what you're going to be doing. So I'm just going to make pillows and t-shirts because I still love t-shirts, and of course my family do too. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to come right back. Okay, while she's cooling off a little bit. This is the pillow I made. I can't really put it down there because I don't want to move my camera, but when I get finished videotaping, I'm going to let you see all of it. See if you can see her head because it was big. Of course, she has a bald head. And it says fear over faith. No, faith over fear. And I put, look at this, I put a little couple jewels on there. Oh, this one was really special to me. And I trimmed it in these little colors right here. Love it. I absolutely love this pillow. And it's pink, of course. Okay, so we're going to pull that off. I'm going to try not to make this long tonight because I don't want the video to take forever to upload. You want to pull it slow because you want to check to make sure if anything is lifting up, then that way you can go back over it again for about 15 minutes. And then when I layer these, I always go in the back and go over it for about 15 seconds. Just turn it around like this and go over that. You know, try to go over about 15 seconds. I just count 1, 2, 3. This would be a great little video for the newbies because I know that everybody loves this particular SVG. So, okay. Yeah, it's moving my black around already. Sometimes I even do this in glitter. The black glitter, of course. Okay, so here's my pieces. They're already cut out already, except I'm gonna have to cut them. I'm gonna lay those right there. I'm gonna have to cut some of these pieces. I'm not even gonna put on there. And of course, I am missing all of the brown pieces because you want to make sure you don't have to cut that many pieces. That way you won't, looking for my scissors right now, won't be having too many problems with your images burning. And by all means, please, anybody knows how to do this different and a better way than I'm doing it, please let me know. Let us know. Because layering can be tedious at times and a headache. Oh God, Lord knows I done messed up a lot of stuff. Okay, now these are the colors that I used for her today. They're glitter. They come in a 3-pack and they came in Sisers. That's the name of the brand, Sisers. I love Sisers. Glitter. I haven't bought anything offline yet, but I am quite sure they got better pieces because I haven't been able to find this one color that I'm looking for called chocolate. So if anybody knows where chocolate is, please let me know. Because that's how come I don't put the faces on sometimes, because I can't find that color. Because all the colors I do have, they be ugly. Some of them is too dark. They almost look, black. And they don't go on right. And some of these vinyls, you just have a lot of problems with them. But anyway, and that's why I choose to work with the glitter so much, because of that. Simple fact. See if I can do these at the same time. Okay, look at there. Phone ringing. I'm gonna unplug that. Okay, so I'm gonna put those two. It's my job phone. Those two together and hope they don't move. I'm gonna put this on there with this. It's a pretty color. It looks like a bright orange, so she's gonna be very pretty on here. And then I'm gonna layer that right there, and I'm gonna try to do these two at the same time. 30 seconds. And the temperature is 315 if you're using the Cricut heating press. I don't know how the iron is. I don't know what temperature it would be at, but I know that this is set at 315 for the glitter. Okay. Let's take that off and see how that worked out. Great. So while that's cooling off, what you can do is start cutting your next piece to put on to the to attach it to the SVG. It's very popular SVG, might I say. I love the buffalo, the ones that they did for the games. Excellent. If it pulls up, what you can do is leave it there, take your heating press, and go, I hate it when you don't match up to the lines. Go back over it again for about 15 seconds. Okay, we're going to put this piece on right here next. Here. Hope it doesn't move. Take about 15 seconds for that. 30 seconds, I'm sorry. 30 seconds for that. This is her nose and those little round holes that you put on her clothes. And these are all those little buttons on the bottom, so we can cut this. We can cut this. Come on. Okay, moving right along here. Let that cool off a little bit, and then we can start with she has about 6 pieces of clothing. She's a nice cut. She's a nice fit. I must say that. She usually fits right into place. But with that Buffalo Bills one, yes, I did have some problems with her. Not fitting right, but I think it was me. Okay, I'll pick this one up, pull it off. But this one is a fairly easy one. Just make sure you fit them into the lines, because I don't always go into the lines like I should. But okay, let's cut this. She's going to be blue, a very light blue, and a very light orange. But she looks good in anything, unless you're doing the Buffalo Bills one. She looks good in any color. So, and I can show you guys how to weed her. I mean, it's all easy. But you get the hang of it. Okay, I'm going to try to do these two at the same time. If I can. I'm going to take this and layer it over here. Hope she doesn't move. And go. I don't want to take too long, because the longer you take with the videos, the slower it takes to upload. I had so many problems uploading that other video. I was like, I almost gave up and said, forget it. I was making a pillow when it was just horrible. I'm looking to get into sublimation. I think I'm going to just have a ball with that. I really want to start doing that for my pillows. Okay, we're going to use this part. We're going to take this part and cut off the excess. You don't have to, but I do. Just make sure it doesn't lay on with nothing else. Just cut off your excess, because this is not one of the ones that fit perfectly. I'll put her right there. Now see, she rolls up a little bit on the end right here, but I'll catch that when I do this. So it rolls up a little tiny bit right there, but when I do this part right here, it'll lay back down. And lift it up over here. Sharon. I finally got around to doing it. So, and then this little end piece right here. And Sharon, don't worry about, I'm not trying to make this personal, but don't worry about making the inside of her face unless you got that real pretty chocolate color brown. And sometimes the more pieces you put on here, the worse it gets. Okay, I'm going to put that end piece right there, and then make sure that other piece will stay in on the bottom right there. I mean, the other piece that was lifting up on the end. I'm going to make sure she stays on there. Hope I don't have too much to do. Okay, that part is done. Then we can do her earrings. This is so cute. Her earring, she has a big old earring over here on this side. Cut that a little bit. And sometimes, you know, I don't have to right now, because I've done her so many times now. Not so many times, but a few times now. You can look right at the image to see how everything works out. And so there's her earring. And then she has a couple little pieces right here. One for her neck. Oh, I don't think I did that one. Let me see. If I didn't, I'm going to do it when I go off camera. Because I don't have time to print it and go back and do it again. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. It should be here somewhere, but it's not. Matter of fact, a couple little slits is moved. Couple little slits is not there. These go to, alright, let's take this off. This moved up a little bit too, so I'm going to go back over that too. Okay, so these little pieces go right here on her little arm. Let me cut it a little bit so I can see if I can do more than one piece. That's where the material gets in the way at. I mean, yeah. I'm missing a couple pieces that I'm going to have to go back and do. These little pieces right here, I think these are like her pieces of her bracelet or something like that. And I made them blue too to match her earrings. You can get so creative with this stuff. Very creative. Not that one. This one right here. Okay, so we'll put these two on. And then, I wonder if I'm only going to be able to do one because it's getting in the way of everything else. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to do these little buttonholes. See these little buttonholes that you cut out? You can put those right in there now. I call them, they're the buttonholes to her shirt. So go ahead and stick those on there. And put as much as you can on there, but make sure you know nothing is laying on top of one another, because sometimes this glitter can lay on top of one another. It won't particularly mess it up, but it'll give you a little problem there. Okay, let's see if we can get this on correctly. If we mess up, we'll mess up together. Okay, 30 seconds for that. Only bad thing about this is, like I said, everything can move. Your glitter can move. So you have to be really, really careful not to mess up your project. And like I said, if you do everything in glitter, then you really won't have much of a problem. Reason being is because you have too many things going on, and it'll start messing up your messing up her hair and stuff. This part right here. Okay, so let's do her face now. I'm gonna do her mouth. Trying to hurry up because I don't want the video to be so long that it won't. I know I keep saying it, but I want to remind myself of it. Do her little lips right here. And her nose. Sticking to me. Lips and her nose. And then I don't want my son calling me in between everything either. Lips and her nose. We'll take her earring off. We can, yep. Came right off. And this little piece of her bracelet. And those little, the buttonholes didn't stick. So we're going to have to come back to those. And let's just do her lips and her nose right now. Okay, 30 seconds for that, and maybe those little buttons will stick this time. Okay, and this right here, these two little pieces right here, those are her lips, to fill in her lips. I'm only gonna be out. I should have did one while I was on there too, while I was on her face. So I don't like staying on that black part of her hair too long. Okay, so let's see. We can get her lips in there. See, when you do the lips, let me see if those buttons, no, they still in. Do I have these on right? This is not sticking. What did I do? I'm not sure. No. Okay. All right. Let me see if her nose and stuff stuck. Yep. And her mouth. Let's check that out. It didn't stick. I'm gonna pull it up this way, and that's why I said sometimes turn it around too to make sure you get a good stick there. Okay. Let's just lay that down for 15 seconds over her nose and her mouth. And what else can I put on here while I'm on here? Wait a minute. Her eyes. And I could put her eyes on here. I could put her eyes and how many minutes are 27:05? Gosh. We can do her eyes. Let me do this green part first. There's a little, it looks like a moon, but that's actually her eye. Her, I don't know if that's makeup. I don't know what that is, but it looks like a little moon, but that goes right up under her eyeball. Okay, so we're going to put that down there for 30 seconds. And because and press it a little bit. And we're almost done. Because like I said, I don't put everything on there because it still looks cute without everything. It's really cute. I'm making this for my niece. She loves this image. Okay, let's see. Some of my stuff is not sticking. I don't know. Let me see if these balls keep moving. I don't know what's going on with these balls. Something is going on with these balls. I think when I made the balls, I didn't mirror them, and so they're not sticking, so I'm definitely going to have to do those at a later time. Okay, so let's put her mouth on. And the rest of her eye. Just trying to make sure my hair is not getting messed up. And her eye came on really cute. So we're going to put this other part of her eyeball on. There's two little white pieces that's on the cut. And right there. And then I got a little piece of her lip on here. One piece because, let me see if I could do two pieces at the same time. I remember doing this before and it messed up. So we're going to do her lip right now. see if we can do all of it. Got to be careful trying to do both pieces at the same time. Okay. I think that's gonna work. Okay, so we're gonna do her lips. And we put her little eyes on. That was in white. I don't know why you have to do that. If you're working with a light color, you don't have to really do her eyes, but because it blends right in. Okay, and give that 30 seconds. Okay. Let me let that cool just a little bit. And then these little pieces right here, those are little pieces that go on the bottom right here. I think they're cut to fit right in. Let me see. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. One, two, three, four, five. Nope. So you really have to cut them with the scissors. Let me see. Nope. There's four right here. Let me see. No. I don't know why they don't cut them to fit. They should. Alright, let's take off the lips. Still raising up a little bit. So when you get done, make sure you turn this over on the side, on the back. And try to make sure you don't, make sure you have a towel that has like a straight towel, because this towel that I'm working with right now, it's like, it's not flat, and it'll put grooves or whatever, like little holes in your hair. So don't use the same towel like that. Use a towel that's definitely flat. So there's her mouth. And she's got a few more pieces to put on here. Like I said, I did miss a couple pieces. I think because when I changed the mirror, I didn't change the mirror, and that's why it's not, those little dots is not going on. Sucks. Okay, let me see. 1, 2. Let's try it like this. This one. That'll be cute on here. 1, 2. Tedious. But they're cute because it gives the shirt some color. Let's try to put those on here. Okay. 30 seconds. And my video is getting longer. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here. And since everything has been done and I showed you everything, I'm going to come back with the nice picture of how it's going to look, because I did miss a couple pieces that I wanted to put on there. And those couple of pieces are this. No, I didn't. Not this one. It's like a little choker that goes on her neck right here. I usually make a little choker, and I would make that the color of this orange to give it a little popping look. What else? And I just need to put these buttonholes on there and these little slits. I don't want to make the video too long so it won't take forever to upload. So what I'm going to do is just take these off. See, they didn't even come up, so I know what I did. I didn't mirror it. And I'm going to do that over. And I'm going to come back and show you how the bag turned out. And I'm also going to put these other two little pieces, one right here. I know that don't go to there because it's not big enough. That goes right here. And then I'm going to just come back and show you how the end result is. But technically it's made. And it's really easy. Okay? There it is. There she goes. And I'll probably put some words on here. A couple of words on here. And that's it. So I'll be back with the picture, guys. Okay. Bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed.